Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of My Thoughts. And today we're going to be giving. I have a few people featured on today's episode, and I'm going to be giving my thoughts on. Or we're all going to be giving our thoughts on the whole Tim situation and just Tim Lockwood in general from the Qualcomm community. So you guys can go and introduce yourselves, as whatever you want to be named. And yeah, so here's our people we have on today's episode.
Hello, this is IaMhEaVyWeApOnSgUy. You might know me from Discord and YouTube. Um, I I am here with ZBeast. I am very thankful on being on your video today.
No problem.
It is right now June 17th, 2022, and yeah, that's me. I'm Heavy Weapons Guy.
Yep, I'm vaelorous, however you want to pronounce it. I personally know Larry and Z-Beast in person. I'm their friends, and yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, we couldn't have Larry on today's episode. I would love to have him here, but unfortunately, he's not. So, um, we're just gonna kind of like a jumble up podcast in a way, except not really officially called a podcast, but we're gonna just give our thoughts on the Tim situation in general. So, uh, you guys just say whatever you want, really. Your thoughts on the Tim situation, and we'll just go off of there. So, we'll just go off of what the first person says. So, Heavy, you want to give your thoughts on it, and we'll just go off that.
Yeah, so my on June. Can I start off from like the beginning when I first met Tim?
Yeah, wherever you first encountered him.
So on June 26th, fun fact, I was playing Roblox at the time with Grim and slash Dwight Verani. Just call him Grim. So I was playing Roblox with Dwight slash Grim, and I get a message from this guy with a tuxedo with glasses and yeah, and I was like, isn't that Dad from the fucking movie or something? Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. I was like, he said, hey, I heard you're a Discord raider. I heard you have a server for raids, and I was like, yeah, I do. Which I do. I am the president of Frankish Republic of America. I am the president of the FRA. But so I said I messaged him back saying yes. And is there something you need? And he said yes. I have this guy. His name is Tonk. You might remember Tonk, right?
Yeah, I
And
remember him.
yeah, so he says, I need you to help me raid his server. And I was like, okay. I don't know any much about the community, but this is like the first phase of him getting started. And then we started raiding a bit. I showed him the FRA, the operations, blah 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 blah, and we kind of and some shit, blah blah blah. But then we start. We get Grant involved with this, who was my raid division leader at the time, and Grant was pissing with me for fucking months. Like when I first met him, back before the pandemic, he was already shitting with me. Yeah, he was shitting with me. But then, like, this is where he pretty much took off and shit. So after a couple raids, we raided community servers, and I was like, what the fuck? He's raiding Earl, and now he's raiding fucking Manny, now he's raiding fucking Larry, and now he's raiding you. And I was like, huh, why is he doing this? And he said, despite him having 6,000, it just confused me. And then I said, why are we doing this? And he said, I hate these people. And he said, quote unquote, I hate these people. These people should burn. Or something. He doesn't care about the community. He wants to watch it die. And one time, he threatened to come. He got so pissed. He got so worked up on something involving a community member that he was on the edge. Like, he was fantasizing about going into his car, driving to the community member's house, which was probably Dad's screenwriter, and either assaulting him or murdering him. That is not a joke. He said that on call, Discord call. And so I'm gonna wrap this up quick, but then he gets caught, Grant gets caught, and I was kind of caught and shit. And I was like, and they told me that you guys were like pedophiles slash zoophiles, and I was stupid enough to believe it because I was a dumbass 14-year-old. Now, and I was like, I didn't look into it. I was like, whatever. And then we work up, and then yeah, and then they get caught, and then I get my face shared and shit. In the group chat I was in, getting confronted by Pumpkin Jack, Larry, blah blah blah. And then I'm about to wrap this up right now, but then I managed to get rid of Grant, and then I confronted him multiple times earlier this year, and then recently he's gone now, and that brings us up to here.
Yeah, so you can so you could to wrap your segment up, Heavy. We could what are your final thoughts on just Tim in general? Like, just what are your thoughts on Tim
My
and the kind of
final,
guy he is?
yeah, I don't know he's kind of a weird guy. He's kind of like a psychopath technically, or sociopath, whatever. But he definitely has some problems up there. He definitely has some problems in the noggin. But then again, he was just so worked up on something, and I don't know.
Yeah, you
And
could
then
say that.
but here's my final thoughts. He was deluded, he was insane, he was fucking stupid, and he tried to get me and he tried to fucking throw me under the bus for his own fault.
Yeah, man, he tried to frame me too. Like yeah, it was crazy. So I'm glad he's finally gone. So I'm gonna go ahead and give my thoughts really quickly on all this, and then we'll get to Valorous and Grim. So I kind of got in the community a bit late, um, and you guys can feel free to chime in here if you want. But yeah, I kind of got in the community late. Larry kind of got me into the community, and I really, I played PlayStation with Tim. We all did. Me, Larry, and Valorous. And I don't know if any of you guys played PlayStation with him, but I, uh, I thought Tim was a genuine good guy with a pretty big following on YouTube. Good subscriber count and a good Discord community, and just a good community all around. And I didn't really foresee him doing what he did. And I really think that what he did was bad. I just didn't think that I just didn't think he would do what he did, and he seemed like a nice guy, but it just goes to show that not everybody, anybody can do anything, and it's pretty crazy. So, my kind of quick thoughts on it, or don't trust. If I had, if I had to give any advice there to you guys, don't trust who, you know, only trust certain people, because I really thought I could trust him, but a lot of people did, and I really think, you know, I think it just goes to show how people can change. But yeah, so that's pretty much my thoughts on it. So we'll get on to our last person here. We have Vaelorous, or Valorous, however you want to pronounce it, as he said
Yep.
earlier. So you go off of kind of what we said. Give your thoughts on Tim and just Tim in general, and how you first met him and got into the community.
Alrighty, thank you. Well, like ZB did, I met Tim through Larry, since I know Larry in person and ZBeast, and he even introduced me to the Quackcom community. Larry did. Um, I thought Tim was this cool guy at first. We even played PlayStation with him, with a few times here and there. Thought he was a cool guy, but I wasn't too active in the Quackcom community. I didn't know too much about it. I didn't know everything. I did know some stuff as time went on, like with things people here and there did. I can't recollect any specific information or names. Uh, but yeah, I kept hearing about these things that Tim did. But actually, fun fact, I I witnessed, I forget whose server. I think it was Larry's uh, server getting raided. I even, like, in the moment, looked at the audit logs of it happening, and and of Tim inviting that bot called Ben Dover, and yeah. And then after some time, Tim wasn't a great guy. Heard about some things that he did that I can't really remember now because it's been so long and I've had other priorities. But yeah, with the recent stuff that's been going on with Tim, it's seems to be pretty good and in our favor. So yeah, that's all my input.
Yes, it's a real crazy situation, the whole Tim thing. So, yeah, so I think that'll wrap it up. If you guys, anybody else has anything else, they want to say, or is that about it?
Hello? Yeah,
Yeah,
so, well, can we talk about, we talked about, Grant and all that, right?
not really.
Did we talk about, no? I know
No.
it's mostly about Tim, but Grant was kind of the guy who made the bot. So,
Yeah,
Grant, yeah, bend over. Yeah, so I framed a mirror, me and him, and it was a horrible thing I did. It was a horrible thing we did. Tim Lockwood's a bitch, but yeah, my inputs, my last ones that both Grant and Tim, Grant, so pretty much the reason why you guys should watch the playlist that Larry made, but yeah, Grant gets caught because he is known for destroying shit, and then they linked it up, and then Grant framed Tim, and then Tim gets all pissed off, and then no, Grant exposed Tim, and then Tim gets pissed off about that, and then he exposed me, and yeah, that's where we're at right now. And that's my last things. And if Tim, if you happen to be watching this, you are a piece of shit of a human being. You have destroyed fucking everything. But we destroyed you back. If you happen to be fucking watching this fucking video, just let you know. If you come back, we will kill.
Mm-hmm. Well, anybody else? Or I think that'll about wrap it up. Alright. So, yeah, thank you to Heavy, Valorous, for, coming on here and giving their thoughts, because I think it's a pretty important kind of thing to happen, because kind of throwing it back to my roots here, because I really got started with this channel through the Qualcomm community, so I figured why not revisit it, I think it's almost been a year since everything really went down, and, I figured kind of throwback. So, hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Make sure to subscribe for more content, like a video, all that good stuff. Discord, Twitch, Instagram, links in the description. And Heavy's channel, it'll be linked down in the description. So make sure to go check that out. Thank you to these guys for coming on here, and I'll see you guys in the next video.